Yo, what's up, Arsenal fans around the world? Welcome back to your boys channel. Today we have top stories on the show with you. Let's get right into this video. It was some very serious, embarrassing scene at the Emirates as we fell to the hands of the Red Devils, Manchester United, on penalties though. But overall, the match, from an Arsenal perspective, was not the best ever in our history. I mean, for some time now, we've been defeating Manchester United on gameplay, in every aspect of the game, dominating them and all. But this last game, we played well, but not good enough, not converting our chances. In fact, it was a bad day at the office for most of our players, and we don't hope for those things like this to continue, because it is really embarrassing for Manchester United, who we have been defeating for some time now. We've been defeating them, coming to our home at the Emirates and going away with victory. And you all know these Manchester United folks, they are one of the loudest fans in the world of football. You can see everything they've been posting on social media, making it look so big, like it's just an FA Cup win on penalties. Not as if you defeated us in literal form in 90 minutes. So why are you making it all up like it's so serious or so embarrassing the way they are doing? So well, I can understand them. It's been a while they tested victory against us, so that's, by the way, no problem. They can enjoy it while it lasts, because what I know is in our next encounter we're surely going to have a sweet ride over them. I'm certain about that. So, but like I said, that's just by the way. Of course, the game is gone. We've learned our lessons, and though the game didn't end the way we wanted, but lessons have been learned. We can keep or pick the positives in that one, and let's move forward. Of course, we have an all-important game against our North London rivals coming up in the Premier League, Arsenal versus Tottenham. And I will let you know something. Tottenham also have been having this sort of bad form, inconsistency in their own. But Arsenal, we've been really unlucky this season with injuries, poor officiating. We've been at the end result of poor officiating and the likes. So let's just hope that we are able to channel all our energy against our North London rivals in Tottenham and send our fans home happy, because that and many more will be discussing on this video. Of course, we are still in the transfer window, because the January transfer window is still on, and Mikel Arteta was quizzed about the obvious challenges Arsenal are having. Will it be rectified in the January transfer window? And he said the club are actively looking at players they can bring in during this transfer window, although he is not confirming yet if we are going to be going for a striker or a winger. But he said the club are actively looking at opportunities to help the squad, but internally they're also reviewing certain positions. So that's to tell you, because currently another bad news to take from that Manchester United game is that Gabriel Jesus has suspectedly ruptured his ACL, anterior cruciate ligament, and that is very serious injury in football. It could be out for 6 to 8 months. So that is something that we really need to address. And according to some reports, that could even force Arsenal, even if they were not planning to bring in an attacker before, in case probably they will have to do one. But don't be too surprised if Arsenal don't eventually even sign anyone. I won't be too surprised, because last summer window, nobody expected Arsenal not to sign a striker. Eventually, sign no attacker, sign no striker, and going for emergency signing of Raheem Sterling on the line day. This is not what we ought to do to upgrade, to move forward. Look at Manchester City. They have one of the best striker in the world, if not the best striker in the world, in Erling Haaland, and they're still going for one of the most informed striker in Europe currently, from Germany, from Eintracht Frankfurt, Omar Mamouche. Now he is set for medical at City, and of course they are reinforcing. They lost Tavares, now they're bringing Mamouche. Arsenal sold Eddie Nketiah, sold Smith Rowe. Who are we bringing in to replace these guys? When Odegaard had injury, and now Saka, these guys would have come in, Nketiah and Smith Rowe. But who do we have currently? Merino is not one of the best attacking midfielders. Why bring him in when we needed an attacking midfielder? Why not go for somebody like Kudus, who could play for attacking midfield, could play left wing, could play right wing, could play even center striker? Why not go for him? So for me, we are the architects of our own problem. The window was there, summer transfer window was there, wide open, opportunities were there, players were ready to move because it's summer. But now this January transfer window is more difficult. It's more difficult to act than in the summer. So I won't be surprised if Arsenal don't sign anybody, but it will be in the best interest for the club for us to bring in an attacker, either a striker or a winger. With Gabriel Jesus also out now, it's highly imperative for us to act and sign somebody. So, but people have been discussing, should we just go out there and buy somebody? I know January transfer window is one of the hardest windows to act, but it's still possible. I mean, City are now close to securing Mamouche, who is also one of the most exciting and informed strikers in Europe, scoring goals and assists. Now, who are the strikers Arsenal could bring in this transfer window? Number one preferred choice probably of everybody we all know is Alexander Isak of Newcastle United. But as good as it sounds, it's very difficult, probably the most difficult, because Newcastle won't let their man go for less than 18 million pounds, and that is economically not possible for Arsenal to spend mid-season, because at the end of the season clubs used to have this kind of like financial book whereby they can look at, okay, how much can we spend, the turnovers and the likes. But at the same time, when you look at the mid-season, it's really difficult, because this time around Premier League are being strict even the more when it comes to club not violating some of the financial rules and regulations. So overspending than the amount allocated for them to spend in a given period. So clubs are always being very careful. In fact, recently they released a statement, Premier League, that they are going to punish clubs that spend more than their limit very soon. So that's to tell you that clubs now are being cautious. City could spend a lot now, because when they sold Alvarez, they didn't spend a lot in the summer. So now Mamouche coming in now is more like them replacing what they ought to do earlier in the summer. So, but Arsenal, we already spent probably in the wrong places though, because for now I don't still really understand the signing of Mikel Merino. I love him, I love his play, I love his talent, but at the same time, I feel we needed more an attacking midfielder, not a central midfielder or a defensive midfielder. So, but now what we need to do now is, who can we bring in? Isak is very difficult because of the prices. I mean, the numbers involved in bringing him to the Emirates. It is a very difficult deal. But that being said, there could still be an opportunity. At least Arsenal should go ahead and explore the deal, let's say. Now, one new report we are hearing today that I want to let you know is that Arsenal are reportedly working on a loan move for Dusan Vlahovic. Now, Juventus previously saw him as an indispensable player, but recently, according to some reports, inside reports coming from Juventus, that the coach of Juventus now sees him as a dispensable player because he is not able to do the role he exactly wants his forward to do. So now Juventus are looking at any club that can sell him, and his game time already would reduce. So eventually it's best for him and the club to, of course, part ways, and that is why Arsenal are coming in now and trying to see if they can exploit the deal with force, a long approach. So that is what is going on. Arsenal are exploring move for Dusan Vlahovic. You are seeing your screen right now. That is the man. Don't forget, Arsenal almost signed him earlier when we were very interested in him before he left for Juventus. But now it's an opportunity for us if Arsenal are able to wrap up the deal. But we understand that Arsenal still have interest in him. Arteta is a big fan of the Serbian, but he chose to join Juventus already, and let's see if he will choose Arsenal this time around to come to the Emirates. So in our next video, we're going to talk more about other options that Arsenal can bring in before the end of the transfer window. So guys, that will be the end of the Arsenal Roundup today. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe if you're watching us from YouTube, and also please follow, like and also share this video, guys. Please share this video to reach more Arsenal fans, so that we can also be encouraged to bring in Arsenal updates for you on this page and on this channel. We'd like to see you in our next video. Until then, your boy is out.